Hi, and welcome back. I'm glad that you find my channel interesting. What I would like to show you today is some guitar basics, guitar position, and left-right hand technique as far as picking is concerned. I started with flamenco guitar, and I think flamenco guitar is one of the best techniques that you can learn because it's hard and it helps you conquer other techniques in other genres. Yes, I think so. I don't know every genre, but flamenco can be hard. Okay, so the first exercise, the first technique rather, is called picado. That simply means picking. So you use your two fingers and you move them one after another. You never use the same finger twice. I'm not saying that you should never do it, but it's a good option when using this exercise, when playing this exercise. It helps with your speed. So your fingers are not stretched like this, like I see some guitarists play. Your fingers are bent like this. Your thumb is placed over the sixth string, and the back of your palm is relatively flat. Depending on your hand, depending on your position, it could be difficult, but evaluate your position to see if it works for you. If not, try to do it as best as you possibly can. I always cross my leg with my knee, with my other leg rather, to be able to hold the guitar in this position where my leg meets my thigh. There I have placed a pocket, so to say, that the guitar sits nicely in. My forearm is rested on the top back of it, gently, not with force. My hand, I imagine that my hand has a ball in it, and my thumb is positioned in the middle of the back of the guitar neck. So as I'm playing like I'm clawing like a cat, or the idea of clawing with your hands. So that way your fingers won't get in the way. So that way your fingers won't be hindered from reaching where it's supposed to be. My arm does not sit close to my side because it hinders me from being able to play the chord or the string or the note that I'm trying to play, excuse me. So my arm is relaxed, it sits out away from my body. And so I start with chromatic scales, okay? I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, up to the sixth string, all right? I'm gonna play this slowly and then I'll play a little faster and explain what I'm doing. Okay, if you noticed, my fingers don't move independently in the sense that they lift before they're needed. They don't do that. They move only when needed. See this? Some people do this, and that does not help with velocity at all. This helps with velocity. It's very efficient to move this way. If you imagine a spider only moves its leg unless it has to. Okay? So let me play a little faster to show you what I mean. Okay? So you see, you could play even faster than that. But this helps you develop a very good picking technique that will help you later on when you begin to play, even when you begin to play the electric guitar with a pick. It helps you use the same technique, but instead you're picking with a pick. It's really useful when you're playing runs. No flamenco guitar player is a flamenco guitar player if they don't know how to play runs on the guitar, because that's all mostly what flamenco guitar is. It's about runs. Okay, so let me play it again. Let me go up to the third fret and let me show you how fast you can go. I'm not going to play too fast, but I'll play fast enough to give you an idea. I did say third fret, but I played to the fourth fret. Once you build up that speed, it's hard to stop at times. So this is just a short tutorial about guitar position, how to hold the guitar, And the first assignment, the first exercise is called picado, which is called picking. You could play this all the way up to the 12th fret, and when you reach the 12th fret, you can come back down. Okay. You can also do this with 4 fingers instead of 3 fingers. Okay. And if you noticed, as I was moving up, when I reached the 3rd string, my thumb lifted slightly. So as you reach the third string, your thumb lifts a bit to accommodate you playing on the other strings. Because once you reach the 6th string and your thumb is still on the 6th string, it won't make any sense because you would just cancel what you're playing. It doesn't make any sense. So you slowly lift your arm. It takes some getting used to. When I started this, my guitar teacher would tell me, look here. And when I looked here, he'd tell me, look here. And it's very frustrating. So just take your time. Don't rush it. And with time, it will become easier. There was a book written called The Humane Interface. And in this book, he was elaborating on how people learn to do things subconsciously. And the example that he used was, say you wake up on the weekend, you get up, you get dressed, and you get in the car and you go to work, but it's the weekend. Nowadays, most people work on the weekend, but if you have a corporate job, you have a job that you work from Monday to Friday, that's what happens. So if you do this and you learn it the wrong way, it's going to be learned the wrong way. So do it as cleanly as possible. Take your time. Don't rush. Don't worry about the other people who are playing 100 miles an hour. Just do what you do, and the time will come when you will shine. Okay? So, I wish you all the best. If you don't have time to practice, take at least 15 minutes of good quality practice time with by yourself in a corner, not in a corner, but in a room somewhere where you have peace and quiet, and just really internalize this process because it'll help you in the long run. Okay, if you have any questions, feel free to leave comments in the comment section, and I'll try to respond as soon as possible. Wherever you are in the world, have a great day.